Is your eyeliner actually making your eyes look smaller, droopier, and more tired than they really are? Do you feel like your eyelids have become a no-fly zone for makeup? Are you tired of looking in the mirror and not recognizing the bright-eyed woman you used to be? The truth is, traditional eyeliner techniques literally clobber mature lids, settling into fine lines and pulling the gaze downward. But there is one sneaky, almost invisible trick that mimics the look of a surgical eye lift without a single drop of heavy pigment. Stay with me, because I'm going to show you exactly where to place your liner to defy gravity and make your eyes pop like they did in your 30s. If you've noticed that the makeup routine you loved for decades suddenly started working against you, you are not alone, and it's not your fault. Today, we are throwing out the old rulebook. I'm breaking down 4 game-changing eyeliner tricks specifically designed for the unique architecture of mature skin. We're going to cover everything from the tight line secret to the soft shadow sculpt. But you'll want to stick around for the very last trick. I call it the 2mm correction. It's the one technique that professional makeup artists use on the red carpet to hide heavy hooding instantly, and if you miss it, the other 3 tricks won't look half as good. Before we start, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon. We're building a community of women reclaiming our confidence after 50, and I don't want you to miss a single transformation. Done? Now let's fix those lids. Trick 1. The tight line secret. Let's start with the foundation of everything we're doing today. This is called tight lining, and if you've never heard of it, your entire eyeliner game is about to change forever. Here's the concept. Instead of drawing a line on top of your lash line where it can smudge, crease, and settle into fine lines, you're going to apply color in between your actual lashes. You're filling the tiny gaps where skin peeks through. Here's how you do it. Take a flat, angled brush or a very thin pencil liner. Gently lift your upper lid with one finger. Now, looking down into your mirror, press the color directly into the roots of your lashes. Don't drag. Don't draw. Just press, wiggle, and stamp the pigment between each lash. Caution: never apply liner inside the waterline of your eye. This can trap bacteria and lead to serious eye infections. We are staying strictly at the lash roots on the outer lid. That's it. No visible line. No harsh edge. Just the illusion of incredibly thick, dense lashes. Why does this work for us? When you're over 50, the skin on your eyelids has lost some of its elasticity. Traditional liner sits on top of this delicate skin like wet paint on crinkled paper. It bleeds, it transfers, it ages you. But tight lining bypasses the lid entirely. The color is hidden in the lashes themselves, so there's nothing to smudge. The result? Your eyes look more defined, more awake, and nobody can even tell you're wearing makeup. This is the no makeup look that celebrities pay thousands for, and you just learned it in 30 seconds. If you're someone who has completely given up on eyeliner because of hooded or crepey lids, this technique alone will change your relationship with your makeup bag. But we're just getting started. Trick 2. The outer corner lift. Now that we've built the foundation with tight lining, it's time to address the #1 complaint I hear from women over 50. My eyes look like they're drooping. This is called the outer corner lift, and it is the sneaky trick I promised you in the intro. It creates the illusion of lifted, wide-awake eyes without surgery, without heavy liner, and without a single wing that looks ridiculous on mature skin. Here's how you do it. Take a small pencil or a thin brush with eyeshadow. Find the very outer corner of your eye where your top and bottom lash lines meet. Now, instead of dragging the liner outward like a cat eye, you're going to draw a tiny flick that angles upward toward the tail of your eyebrow. We're talking 2 to 3 millimeters. That's it. Then, using a clean finger or a smudge brush, gently blur that tiny line so it doesn't look harsh. Caution: keep all product away from the inner rim of your eye. The outer corner is safe territory, but the moment you go inside the lash line, you risk irritation and infection. Why does this work for us? Gravity pulls everything down as we age. The outer corners of our eyes naturally droop, and traditional liner makes it worse by drawing the eye downward. This tiny upward flick tricks the brain into seeing a lifted eye. It's an optical illusion, pure and simple. Here's the key: you're not creating a dramatic wing. You're creating a subtle suggestion of lift. When someone looks at you, they won't see liner. They'll just think you look refreshed, awake, and youthful. This is the difference between who did your work and wow, you look amazing. One looks artificial. The other looks like great genetics. We want great genetics. Trick 3. The soft shadow sculpt. If you've ever felt that pencil or liquid liner looks too harsh or severe on your face, this trick is your new best friend. We're replacing hard lines with soft, smoky definition. This is called the soft shadow sculpt, and it uses eyeshadow instead of traditional liner to create depth and dimension without a single sharp edge. Here's how you do it. Take a matte dark brown or soft charcoal eyeshadow. Using a thin, flat brush, press the shadow directly along your upper lash line, right on top of the tight lining we did in Trick 1. Don't drag the brush, pat and press. Then, take a clean, fluffy brush and gently blend the top edge of that shadow upward, just a few millimeters. You want a soft gradient effect where the color is darkest at the lash line and fades into nothing. Caution: when working this close to the eye, always tap off excess powder before applying. Loose particles can fall into the eye and cause irritation or infection. Safety first. Why does this work for us? Hard lines are unforgiving. They highlight every wrinkle, every texture, every imperfection. But a soft, diffuse shadow is like a filter for your eyes. It creates the same definition as liner, but it's blurred enough to camouflage fine lines. This is the technique I recommend for anyone who has said, "I just can't wear liner anymore." Trick 4. The 2mm correction. Now we've arrived at the technique I told you about at the beginning of this video. This is the 2mm correction, and it is the professional secret that ties everything else together. If you have hooded eyes, where your upper lid folds over your crease and eats your eyeliner, this trick is going to feel like magic. Here's how you do it. Look straight ahead into the mirror. Don't lift your brow. Don't tilt your chin. Just look naturally forward. Now, notice where your eyelid folds over. That fold is the enemy. It hides everything you apply underneath it. Take your liner or shadow, and instead of applying it below the fold like normal, apply it directly onto the fold line itself. Just a thin line of color, about 2mm thick, right where the crease naturally sits. When your eye is open and relaxed, this line will be perfectly visible. It creates the illusion of depth and definition exactly where you need it, not hidden underneath a flap of skin. Caution: as always, avoid the inner waterline and inner rim of the eye. All of our techniques today stay on the outer eyelid surface where they are safe and hygienic. Why does this work for us? Traditional eyeliner placement assumes you have a visible lid, but many women over 50 have hoods that completely cover that space. So when you apply liner the normal way, it disappears the moment you open your eyes. You've done all that work for nothing. The 2mm correction solves this by putting a color where it will actually be seen. It's not about applying more product. It's about applying it in the right location. This is the technique that makes red carpet makeup artists worth their six-figure salaries. They understand anatomy. They understand where the camera and the human eye will actually look. Now you understand it too. When you combine this correction with a tight line, the outer corner lift, and the soft shadow sculpt, you have a complete system for mature eyes. Each trick builds on the last. Each trick addresses a specific aging concern. Together, they give you the most lifted, defined, youthful eyes possible without a single invasive procedure. Now, here's what I want you to understand. These are not 4 separate tricks. They are 4 steps in one cohesive system. You can use them individually, but when you layer them together, the effect is transformational. I've seen women go from "I hate my eyes" to "I can't stop looking at myself" in a single afternoon. I've had viewers message me saying their husbands asked if they got a facelift. I've heard from women who started wearing makeup again after years of giving up. That can be you. Your eyes are not broken. Your skin is not the problem. You just needed techniques that were designed for your face, your lids, your beautiful, mature anatomy. The makeup industry has ignored women over 50 for decades. Every tutorial features a 22-year-old with perfectly smooth, creaseless skin demonstrating techniques that literally cannot work on our faces. That ends today. You now have the knowledge that professional artists charge hundreds of dollars to teach. You have the tools to look in the mirror and feel like yourself again, not a tired, faded version of who you used to be, but the vibrant, confident, bright-eyed woman you've always been inside. This is not about looking younger. This is about looking like the best version of who you are right now. And you deserve that. If this video helped you see your eyes in a new way, I need you to do something for me. First, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss a tutorial designed specifically for women like us. We're building a community here, a space where mature beauty is celebrated, not ignored. Second, drop a comment below and tell me which trick you're most excited to try. Is it the tight line, the outer corner lift, the 2mm correction? I read every single comment, and I want to know what's working for you. Third, share this video with a friend who needs to hear this message. We all know a woman who has given up on makeup because she thinks it's too late for her. Send her this link. Show her it's never too late to feel beautiful. Thank you for spending this time with me today. You are radiant. You are worthy. And I will see you in the next video.